Thoughts on Indigenous Peoples Day? By Ashu Chatterjee, CEO at Caravel Labs. Caravel Labs team members in the United States and Puerto Rico observe the Indigenous Peoples Day holiday on the second Monday of October. This holiday celebrates and honors the histories and cultures of the peoples who have lived in the Americas, since before the arrival of the first conquistadors, starting with Christopher Columbus in 1492. Since 2021, this holiday has also been recognized as a federal holiday by presidential proclamation. At Caravel Labs, we believe that the recognition and celebration of Indigenous peoples around the world is not just a moral imperative, but also a pragmatic one. The objective behind Caravel Labs is to ensure equitable access to technology towards solving the problems of all humanity. The exclusion of any part of humanity from this access leads to the impact of technology falling short of its potential and ultimately leaves the planet's hardest problems unsolved, jeopardizing the well-being of every individual, no matter how privileged. The marginalization of indigenous peoples around the world was the bedrock for justification of colonization. Since any moral justification of colonization cannot be made within a humanistic framework, it was important for the colonizing forces to undermine and obliterate the culture, language and heritage of indigenous peoples. This obliteration has been executed so systematically and effectively, and over such a long time that very often living memory no longer exists and conventional understanding is often grossly incorrect. This not only leaves the indigenous peoples marginalized, underserved and vulnerable, but it also prevents the rest of humanity from benefiting from the wisdom of their cultures, particularly in the fields of science and technology. The observation of the Indigenous Peoples Day holiday is an opportunity to invest in the learning about the histories and cultures of the peoples who have inhabited the Western Hemisphere since before 1492. It is also a time for us to renew our vow to work towards reversing the marginalization of indigenous communities in all parts of the world, by increasing their access to digital technology. If you are an individual, a business, a government organization or a social enterprise working towards reversing the marginalization of indigenous peoples and wondering whether digital technology can increase or expedite your mission, we would be honored to serve you. Please drop us a line here.